Again. This one up for Judy. There is contact and a flag by Taron Johnson. That ball sat up in the air, and Judy going back to make a play. It's a call against Taron Johnson. Well, Judy has him by about 3 feet.
Front foul. Automatic first down.
Judy beats him off the line so fast that this is a touchdown if you get it out there. And it's an underthrow, and so Taron, as he's trying to make up the ground, Judy comes working back. He could have worked it back even a little harder to make it an easier call. But definitely contact made. And here's the all-out blitz, and Russell just trying to get it out there as best he can. That field goal team is lined up on the sideline. And here we go. The quick change. Now they've got plenty of time. Everybody can relax right now. 41-yard try for the win. Lutz. He missed it. But a flag is down.
12 men on defense. 5-yard penalty.
Wow.
Still fourth down.
It becomes a 36-yard game-winning field goal attempt by Will Lutz. There's nothing guaranteed. Good snap, good hold. Kick, perfect. And the Broncos have come to Buffalo. And they're going to leave with a win. 24-22 to get to 4-5.
It's did a lot of good things today, put themselves in a fine position in the fourth, but now they trailed by 3. Dump off. Stevenson still going after the catch. Stevenson works the sideline. And on one play, big chunk, but a penalty marker back at the 27-yard line. The catch and run by Stevenson. Everybody is walking back the other way. A 34-yard gain. But may have been better off just let it go. Right now you're staring at a 57-yard field goal attempt.
I think Buffalo's going to bring some pressure on him right now.
3rd and 8. Jones, step and throw. Caught. Hunter.
On target for the game.
Second and goal. Jones swings it. Touchdown! Gesicki!
On the toss, and we'll receive.
Quick play call for the Chiefs, and here it is. Mahomes has hit his last 8. Looking to the end zone for the win. He caught it. Ball game. Chiefs to the championship game. These two guys know each other. Unbelievable. This is just unfathomable. The Bills had won this game. It was over. Josh Allen with a perfect postseason. And Patrick Mahomes somehow comes out there and shows the world, I'm still here.
And oh man, nobody circles the wagon like those sorry Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Man, boy, them boys had some dang bad franchise losses, like when they went to the Super Bowl like 5 times and
Lost, but
it is what it is. Yeah, I thought.
You're
It is
good.
what it is, man. YouTube, and Facebook, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, man.
Yep.
These your boys Offbeat Studios back with another banger. We are talking about these Buffalo Bills, man. This is another episode of our True Series. We did do Buffalo a couple of weeks back, man, but we had some connectivity issues going on. But hopefully today, everything go on the way it's supposed to go on, man. Those of you that tuning in, man, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. And this video is also brought to you by W, man.
Get
W,
dubs,
man.
y'all.
Get dubs. Get dubs like Offbeat with W, man. Make sure you guys do go on there and get you some nice stuff, man. Hit that promo code OBS863. You get 20% off your next order. Offbeat Studios is not responsible what happens to you if you do take this stuff dry. So
and if you snort it too, if you're stupid enough to do that.
All right, man. So, Buffalo, man. Them boys need some work. Them boys need some work, man.
Yeah, they do.
All right, so let's. Man, we ain't gonna be long. We ain't gonna hold everybody long because, like I said, we already did this video earlier. Nevertheless, we're still here, man. So, what I'm gonna do this here.
What you about to do?
Share the screen.
Okay.
All right, so let's take a look, man, at Buffalo's season last year. First game, let me see. Yep, first game was against those Jets. All right, they lose to the Jets 22-16. Love it. Then they ended up blowing out the Raiders 38-10. That's not saying much. They did end up beating the Bills. They ended up beating the Commanders 37-3. They mollywopped our ass 20-48. They lose to Sunshine 25-20. Love it. Chris, y'all did end up losing to them, but y'all hold them, man. We actually watched that game. That game was pretty decent. You hold them boys almost to only 14 points. Not almost, but y'all did. Hold them boys to only 14 points, but they still win there. End up losing to Bill Belichick and those sorry-ass Patriots. Then they come back and beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Lost to the Bengals, which is a surprising loss there. And also losing to the Broncos by 2 points. Then they was mad about that loss that they had with the Jets, and they ended up beating the Jets. Beating them like they stole something. Then they ended up beating, the Eagles ended up beating them 37-34. Ended up beating Patrick Mahomes in the regular season. Ended up smoking the Cowboys. Love it. Because anybody gets the Cowboys, I go for them. I don't give a fuck. It is the Bills. Ended up beating the Chargers barely. Beating the Patriots barely. Beat the Dolphins. We know why we lost that shit. Ended up beating the Steelers in the wild card, and then ended up losing to their daddy in the playoffs again.
Yep, like we always know.
All right, man. So, based off of that, man, was the Bills season a success?
Of course not. They didn't. They are supposed to be a Super Bowl contending team. Didn't make it to the Super Bowl, and I think they made it to. They were division. They won their division. We know why, and they weren't even able to beat divisional. So to me, that's a blatant. I think they made it to conference championship last year, right?
Divisional.
Divisional last year?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right. The snow game. Yeah, it's a complete failure because the Bills are supposed to be a Super Bowl contending team. It's a complete failure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that because based off what they did last year, the year before, with one game going into the Super Bowl, we know they lost to Patrick Mahomes in that one too. But with one game going into the Super Bowl, you almost kind of want to say that, they were the Super Bowl contending team this year. Well, last season coming in after that great season that they had the year before.
Yeah.
But last year, man, losing into the divisional round. I mean, yeah, it's the Chiefs, man. But damn, damn, like you got to get back to that conference championship, man, and they couldn't do that against Patrick Mahomes, and it came down to the wire again.
Yeah.
And I know why. I don't know. We all know why. It's like that. We're gonna talk about that problem here in a second. But their season definitely was a failure. You already know my motto. If you don't hold that trophy at the end of the season, failure. That's just my motto. I know everybody like those moral victories per se. Hey, we went to the playoffs, man. That's good for me. But me, if we ain't holding that trophy at the end of the season, at least the conference championship trophy, at least. But if you ain't holding that conference championship trophy or that Lombardi, bad season to me. That's just me.
I agree. I mean, to an extent.
They did win the division. But that outside of the Dolphins, man, that AFC East. Now this year, I don't know, because Aaron Rodgers is back.
Aaron Rodgers is back, man.
Outside. You got three powerhouse teams over there. I mean, last year we kind of knew.
What about Milton? Milton might do good for them Patriots.
Who was that? For the Patriots?
Yeah.
He a rookie, so I'm not too sure yet. So, but based off what we got right now, it's Buffalo, Miami, and then the Jets.
Yeah.
Those are the three powerhouse teams right now in the AFC East. And one could argue those are top 10 teams. On paper, top 10 teams, part of the top 10 teams in the NFL.
Yeah.
Do we see them winning the division again this year, though?
Yes.
With Aaron Rodgers in conference?
To me, I say the Bills have a strong shot to win it again.
I don't know, man, because
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be tough, but I think the Bills are gonna win the division again.
It might be tough, man. But see,
not by a lot, too. Not by a lot. Like the Bills ain't gonna just blow everybody out in the conference. Not by a lot.
Now see. Here's my issue. Right.
What's up?
I want to say. Obviously, the homer in me want to say the Dolphins gonna win that shit, right? But on paper, man, I just can't sleep. I can't sleep over the Jets right now.
Yeah, of course.
Because Aaron Rodgers on the center, man, on that Jets team, that take him automatically almost to the damn Super Bowl. That's just my opinion. But that's just the football speaking into me, right? But it's kind of hard for me to sit there and say that the Bills going to go back and win the division when they was one game away last year from losing it.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins and the Jets have gotten better this off season.
Yeah.
And the Bills have kind of, we're finna get ready to talk about what they did here in a second in the off season. But the Bills kind of took a back seat back. This offseason with losing some key pieces over there. So with an improved Miami team and an improved Jets team, it's just going to be hard for me to sit there and say, oh, yeah, they're going to go back to the division. They're going to win the division again. Now, it is the New York Jets. We see how the Jets was when Brett Favre was over there, which they wasn't terrible. They weren't terrible, but like that franchise we all know is cursed.
Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback than Brett Favre.
I think they about the same, dog. That's just me, though.
Heck no.
That's just me, though. The only thing between Brett and Aaron Rodgers, there's two things. Well, right now, Aaron Rodgers ain't as mobile as he was in the beginning of the season. Beginning of his career. Brett never been a mobile quarterback. So that's the difference right there. And number two, Brett was more of a risk taker. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, like you go with risk, man. Like you can't help that. You know what I'm saying? The only now here's my also argument, Chris. Aaron Rodgers, when he won that first Super Bowl, he benefited off of a good defense.
Yeah, he did.
Brett Favre ain't never had a defense. So when I don't got a defense, I gotta go out here and make something happen. So I'm gonna make more turnovers, but I'm gonna take more risks because I got the scope. But that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
That's a whole different conversation. But it's kind of hard for me to sit here and say that the Buffalo Bills will win a division when both Miami and the Jets, just improved over the offseason. And then Buffalo was not dominant like how we've been seeing them these last couple of years last year. So they definitely had a couple of weaknesses that we seen last year. And then, like I said, with some of the key pieces that we finna ready to talk about that they lost in the offseason, it's just going to be, like you said, it's going to be tough. It's going to be very hard.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about their roster. Albeit we know the quarterback at helm is none other than our boy Trash Allen. And let's look at Trash Allen's stats last year. I'm actually about to type in Trash Allen.
He's the risk taker you're talking about. Kirby?
So what?
I said he's the risk taker you're talking about.
Josh Allen is not Brett Favre. Josh Allen, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I didn't say he's Brett Favre, but I said he's a risk taker you're talking about.
He's definitely a risk taker. But the problem with Josh Allen, we finna get ready to see here in a minute. He got to learn how to take his turnovers and
shrink them down.
He got to shrink them, not even shrink them down, but like with Brett Favre, right? Brett Favre go out there and throw you 3 picks, but then Brett Favre also go out there and throw you 4 touchdowns in the same game. Josh Allen don't do that.
No, Josh Allen needs to shrink it down.
Josh Allen, that's what I'm saying, but see, Josh Allen don't do that. Josh Allen can't win just on his arm. Brett Favre, he can win on his arm. So if you could throw me, if you go out there, you throw me 3 picks, right? But you be like, hey, coach, I'm gonna throw you 5 touchdowns. I'm like, all right, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, I know because you're gonna take more risks. Josh Allen don't do that. He gonna throw you 3 picks and don't throw you no touchdowns. That's Josh Allen. So let's take a look real quick. And let's see what the numbers say. Because I can sit here and talk about it all day long, but let's see what the numbers say. Game 1, he diced the Dolphins up. Sorry. It's bad. All right. He diced the Dolphins up. He diced the Dolphins up for 359 yards, averaging 9 yards per pass, which is not terrible. And he got 2 touchdowns, but look, 2 picks. Point number 1 proven right there. Game 1. All right. He throw you 2 picks. He throw you 2 touchdowns. So you might as well just say Josh Allen shouldn't have even went out there and thrown anything because he balanced it out. Week 2 versus the Patriots, he got you a pick, and guess what he did? They must have won off of James Cook because he threw no touchdowns. Like, he threw no touchdowns that game.
Probably won off his legs.
He threw no touchdown that game, and 15 for 30 for 169.
Those first few games for the Bills were terrible performances.
Were pretty rough.
Yeah.
We're pretty rough. But my God, man, 15 for 30, 169. Chris, I could go out there and do that. Averaging 5.6 yards per pass, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Point number 1 proven again in game 2. Oh, it gets worse. All right, they win again. They win this game again against Los Angeles. This man completed 15 passes out of 21, 237 yards, so a little bit more better yards. 71.4 completion rating. Okay. 11 yards per pass, which pretty much every time he completed the pass is the first down. But you only throw one touchdown and one interception, so you balanced out again. Let's see, Dallas threw one touchdown, 0 picks, great. But he only threw for 94 yards, terrible. Kansas City, which is the game that you win, but you threw for 23. You competed 23 times out of 42, 233 yards. Terrible completion rated right here, man. 54%. Fuck. And only one touchdown and one interception again. Right? So we're already halfway through the season, and we're already seeing Josh Allen. If not every game, he's gonna throw you about 1 to 2 picks per game. And then, like I said, he don't go over that hump of him throwing those picks, but he don't come back and rectify the situation. He'll throw one pick, but he'll throw a touchdown. He'll be like, all right, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Versus two, I threw a pick, but let me throw 3 touchdowns. Let me go out here and throw 4 touchdowns. He ain't doing that.
I got a question. What's his rushing yards and rushing touchdowns?
Let's see. Josh Allen, game 1 rushed for 67 yards. Game 2, 44. Game 3, 15. Game 4, 24. The highest one he had was against Philadelphia, where he did rush for 81 yards and 2 touchdowns. So he's getting it more done with his legs than passing.
As a quarterback, it's not good.
That's not good.
I mean, as a quarterback, it's great, but for a quarterback, you need to get your passing up.
He need to be able to, run and extend the plays. You know what I'm saying? But
you gotta get your passing up.
Yeah, you got to score through the air too. The NFL is a passing league, bro.
Yeah.
NFL is a passing league, bro. You out here throwing 1 to 2 touchdowns per game. I ain't gonna get it done. Now, yeah, you running them in. You know what I'm saying? That's what's kind of keeping you afloat. But what's gonna happen when them legs go out? And that's the problem.
That's right.
So, let's see here. Now I'm just talking about straight his passing right now. They lost to Philly, 29-51, 339 yards through the air, but bad completion rate, man.
Yep.
56.9. But he did throw 2 touchdowns that game, but again, the pick. But that's the first game that I seen. He upped his interceptions, right? So he threw 1 pick, but guess what? He threw two touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? So bam, here's one for me, correcting the situation. Bam, I rectified it. So good there in the second game against the Jets. But he did throw 1 pick, but he threw 3 touchdowns. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Now, the next game though, you don't want to do that. And this is crazy because you did this against the Broncos.
Yeah.
15 for 26, 177 yards. They locked his ass down. 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. So now your interception ratio is better than your touchdown. Is more than your touchdown ratio in that game. Terrible. And Chris only rushed for 13 yards.
Okay.
Terrible. Cincinnati, right? 258 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, balanced out. So I'm not even finna. The rest of them, he threw for 2 touchdowns, 1 interception through the rest of those games. Here's the issue with I see with Josh Allen, right? Like I said, Josh Allen, it's that Brett Favre effect, right? Not Brett Favre effect, really, because like I said, Brett will go out there and throw 3 picks, but he'll go out there and throw 5 touchdowns, right? Josh Allen don't know how to fix his problems. And as a quarterback, that's one of the things you don't want to do as a quarterback is cause problems, but don't fix them. That's my issue with Tua right now. Okay, you threw a pick, right? You threw an interception. Oh, damn, you threw another interception. You throw 3 of them. But how you going to rectify it? How you gonna rectify it? By throwing what? 4 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Then it balances out. Josh Allen ain't doing that. And that's what's causing
I could
causing his
go-
problem. That's what causing
I
his
could go.
numbers
I
to be
could go
dwindling.
even deeper than that. You're going after he throws the interception. I could go before how to fix the interception. Slow the fuck down. I like the fact that he's a risk taker because there's not many quarterbacks that want to be a risk taker. You know, you only got a few because some quarterbacks just like to throw little dink and dunks and check them down, rather than going for a deep ball. Maybe because they don't believe their accuracy is all that good. That's the one thing I'll give him props. He's a risk taker. I love quarterbacks like that. But you need to slow the fuck down. If something's not there, it's not there. You feel me? You know, make the smart play. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're dinking it for maybe he throws like what 30, 40, 30, 35 times a game. If you're dinking it like maybe 10 times, I get that. But trying to go for the big play downfield, you see that your wide receiver is triple covered. You see that he could kind of catch it, but he probably won't be able to secure it because I've seen a lot of plays, not with the Bills, but I've seen a lot of plays throughout the season where wide receivers will have it, and then either a hit will draw the ball loose, and then bam, that's an interception. You know what I'm saying? Bam, that's an interception because they didn't have control of the ball. Stop trying to go for shit that the wide receiver cannot handle it. If the wide receiver ain't one of the top 5 receivers in the league, I don't know why you're trying it. Don't try it. Feel me? And that's all I gotta say.
Which he didn't have a top 5 receiver, because Stephon Diggs. Let's see what Stephon Diggs ranked at.
Like I said, you just gotta slow down. Cause I like the risk taking, but slow down. You know what I'm saying? Cause I love quarterback play like that when they're trying to go for a deep ball. It makes football exciting because you don't know what, but you can't be doing stuff like that.
Let me see. And this is probably why Stephon Diggs left.
Probably.
Stephon Diggs did not crack a 100-yard game until so he had a 100-yard game against the Jets, 100-yard game against Washington, 100-yard game against the Dolphins, 100-yard game against the Jags, and a 100-yard game against the Giants.
Okay.
Outside of that,
Was he cracking 1,000 yards?
barely 1,183, 11 touchdowns, 8 touchdowns. So he didn't even hit double-digit touchdowns.
Yeah. So it's just decision making. It comes down to just decision making. The decision making is terrible.
That's why Stephon Diggs left.
Yeah. And the frustrating thing about Josh Allen, the reason why, because I was like, Josh Allen's trash. But I'm like, the reason why I put Josh Allen at least above average is because of his athleticism. Because trust me, there's a lot of quarterbacks in the league who does not have that as much athleticism, and he actually has a very strong arm. But the problem is, as a quarterback, you need to have good decision making, IQ. He doesn't have that. And it's like, how you're crafting like a creative player and like you have, athleticism. Yeah, let me get that. Let me get the power, all that, play action, everything, awareness all the way up. Football IQ is like a 20, nigga. His football IQ is terrible and his decision making is terrible. And that's the most important thing to be. That's the most important thing you need as a quarterback. How you feel about that?
Yeah, so I agree with that. But see, Josh Allen, I can go even like further in depth about that because Josh Allen don't even look at his pre-snap reads.
Yeah, I
He
noticed.
don't. He does not audible like in the. I can go into the whole elite thing, but I mean, I preach that all the time.
If
Like,
he,
I
if he
gotta
if
preach
he
to
does,
these motherfuckers
and
about
for
Tua
anybody
Tagovailoa.
who says that he does audible, he probably audibles it's probably preface. So like maybe the head coach probably gives him like maybe offensive coordinator or head coach gives him like maybe 5 plays to audible out, but he doesn't have he's not a good audibler, if that's the word. He's really not a good audibler.
So here, let me teach the game of football to these people that I don't know, right? In quarterback terms, right? This is how you separate the elite from the bums, right? Post snap reads, right? So you got to be able to see what defense. You got to be able to read. You got to be able to read, right? It's a language. You got to be able to read what type of defense somebody is calling, right? Even if they are disguising it, which Bill Belichick does pretty fucking well. But even if they are disguising it, because I can come out here in the cover 4 look, but the whole time it could be a cover 3, or it could be a cover 2, or I could be cover 0. You never know. Depends on how I'm setting it up. But there are certain tendencies that certain players do, or certain tendencies that certain coaches may have certain players do, that may show you or tell you that which defense that they may be in, right? So, for instance, right, let's say I'm Josh Allen and I have studied the game, right? Let's say the Patriots, I'm just calling something. I'm not sure. I'm not saying that they do this for real, right? Because I don't follow the Patriots. I'm sorry. But let's say the Patriots' base defense always is a 4-3 cover 4, right? If I know the Patriots like to call the 4-3 cover 4, I'm gonna look and see what kind of tendencies that certain players do. So how would I know that is a 4-3 cover 4? Well, obviously, if we call it 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, right? We automatically know in the 4-3. But how do we know it's a cover 4? Maybe the corners like to slant in. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe the defensive ends, they might have their hands, 2 fingers on their hands. I'm just calling out some weird, crazy shit. But you get what I'm saying? You got to be able to see the tendencies. Maybe a linebacker like to come up some when they in this blitz. I mean, not in the blitz, but when they in this certain defensive package. Or maybe they like to spread the linebackers out when they in this cover 4. But see, you just can't go out there and be like, oh yeah, this is a 4-3. I'm not sure if it's cover 2, cover 3. Because you're not looking at their tendencies. That's what Josh Allen is doing. He ain't looking at their tendencies to see what cover they is. Like, okay, this might be a cover 3, but we're going to fire. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing that. Versus the Peyton Manning coming out here looking, okay, y'all in the 4-3. Let me see. Let me move this receiver over here. Let me see if y'all in man or zone. Okay, this guy following him. All right, so he got to be in what? Man coverage. Okay, what beats a 4-3 man coverage? Oh, well, I got an out route. I got a comeback route. I got slants. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let me put this guy on the slant. Hey, Omaha. Let me see what I can do for you right here. Oh, let's make you a comeback. Do a comeback. Dolphin. All right, I'm going to put this guy over here on the street. Okay, go. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. That's what separates the guys from the greats. That's what separates the boys from the greats. Josh Allen ain't doing nothing like that. So when people say Josh Allen is elite, I'm like, okay, well, that means he must be reading defenses. You can't be reading defenses if you're throwing 2 to 3, if you're throwing 2 to 3 interceptions per game.
Yeah, he's not elite. He's good, not elite.
You're not elite if you're throwing 2 to 3 interceptions. I'm gonna say this again for the people in the back. You are not elite if you are throwing 2 to 3 interceptions per game. I don't care if you run 2 touchdowns. And by all means, some of those touchdowns come because everybody else is in fucking coverage. Everybody is in fucking coverage. So the lanes are going to be open. And Josh Allen just being the goddamn big ass dude, you know what I'm saying? He gonna bounce off of tackles because he's just so fucking big. He's big, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's big.
He take advantage of what you got. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But when you come up to a team that knows how to scheme against that shit, and makes you fucking pro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's the same thing that I go to, but Tua is the fucking opposite. you sit there and throw all goddamn day, but when they start blocking that goddamn pass up, can you improvise and run? Tua don't do that shit. Whether for a quarterback to be elite, you got to be able to do it all. Unless you're like Peyton Manning, like those weird ones like Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, that don't have to have athletic ability, but they got the fucking mental up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Josh Allen ain't got that shit.
Yeah, true.
Josh Allen ain't got that shit. That's my little rant though, but yeah.
I mean, the only quarterback that's elite in the freaking league is freaking Patrick Mahomes. He's the only elite one in the.
I'm gonna say Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm gonna say Aaron Rodgers, cause let's be honest.
I mean,
the man almost won an MVP. I got them 50.
50. This is 50.
Let's be honest.
No, he almost won one at like.
I know you love him, Chris. I know you love Patrick.
No, he almost won one at like
almost,
33. I think it was 33 or 34 or something like that.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like he was old as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So not old as fuck in real world, but old as fuck compared in NFL terms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I
that's why I
just
say
say
Aaron
Patrick Mahomes.
Rodgers.
I say Patrick. Oh yeah, you could. Aaron Rodgers too if you want to put him. But like, there's not that many elite. There's
not that
literally,
many elite quarterbacks.
You only count him one hand.
and like Lamar.
No, Lamar is not elite.
Lamar Jackson is not elite, but like
okay. That's all.
He's more close to elite than Josh Allen is.
Okay, you can say that.
I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna say it like that. Lamar Jackson is more close to elite than Josh Allen is.
Because I am mad at Ravens fans because they think this man's elite. No, he's not.
No, he's not elite. He's an elite athlete, but he's not an elite quarterback because you got to be able to do the mental. Lamar Jackson can't do the mental part.
Yeah.
You got to be able to do the mental.
They stop all that running shit.
Yeah, when they start running, when they start that running shit. Oh no, you got to throw. Oh, I can't throw. Yeah, game over. Game over, boy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about the off season, right? So we know first and foremost that they lost Stephon Diggs. All right. And who did Stephon Diggs sign to? Oh, the Texans. Signed to the Texans, going whatever there. That boy said he gonna go over there and try to win him a Super Bowl. All right. So Stephon Diggs said he wanted to play with a real quarterback. Buffalo Bill fans. So they lose Stephon Diggs, right? They still got Matt Milano, still got Dawson Knox. They end up losing Jordan Poyer to the Dolphins, and they lost somebody else, if I'm not mistaken.
They still got James Cook, right?
They still got James Cook, yes. And I know they re-signed AJ Espinoza.
Yeah.
Let's see what they did here. 11-6 record. So they did re-sign Tyler Rapp, safety. They re-signed Micah Hyde, and they did, like I said, they did re-sign AJ Espinoza and Daquan Jones. They did lose Jordan Poyer, they lost Tre'Davious. I knew it was somebody else. Tre'Davious White. They lost Tre'Davious White. Dante Hardy, who was a pretty decent slot receiver for them. Jordan Poyer and Siran Neal. But the main piece definitely is Diggs, Tre'Davious White, and Jordan Poyer. So outside of the defense, the offense pretty much stayed intact outside of losing Stephon Diggs. But now you don't have a number one receiver. So like I said, let me see who they got as receivers. Let me see. Because that'll tell us everything we need to know. Which the Bills, I think, it was like number 5 in offense, which is crazy. But
Yeah.
that's because of yards.
Yards, yeah.
They weren't scoring. Let's see what they got. Let me take a look at their depth chart real quick. They did get Curtis Samuel though.
Yeah.
I like Curtis Samuel. I like Curtis Samuel game. I like the Curtis Samuel game ever since he was with the Titans. Honestly.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me see. Let me get on ESPN because I know it's more accurate. All right, so they do got Josh Allen. They did sign Mitch Trubisky as backup. They still got James Cook, Khalil Shakir. They do got Marquez Valdez-Scantling. The Chiefs got tired of him dropping passes in the Super Bowl. They got Keenan Coleman. Don't know who the fuck that is. Chase Claypool, Curtis Samuel, and Mac Hollins, which I like Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins was okay when he was at on the Dolphins, but the main key piece right there is Curtis Samuel, dog. Let me see what he did last season, though. So Curtis Samuel last season, let's see. He didn't even play a full season.
No.
He came back on the 12th. He only had 65 yards against the Dolphins. 41 yards against the Rams. Only 16 yards against the Jets. 33 yards against the 49ers and only 15 yards against the Cowboys. He did score 2 times though against the Rams though.
Okay.
Yeah, he only has 613 yards last year.
Yeah.
I want to know what's his best season.
Was it?
I think his best season might have been not when he was Tennessee, but when he was with Carolina. My fault.
Okay.
His best season was in 2020 when he played for Carolina, almost scratching 1,000 yards that year. He had 851 yards, but he only had 3 touchdowns, which is but 11.1 yards per catch, which is not terrible. The only thing with Curtis Samuel is, man, he's just injury prone.
Yeah.
He's very injury prone, man. He did have 656 yards back in 2022, but only 4 touchdowns. So I don't know if they're trying to make Josh Allen, not Josh Allen, but I don't know if they're trying to say, Josh Allen, we can't afford the big name receiver, but we believe in you. So we're going to give you Curtis Samuel, which ain't bad, but can you make him like Stephon Diggs? I don't think Josh gonna be able to do that shit because you gotta he gonna have to be able to throw 6. I don't know. 2016.
I hope.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna be able to do that, bro. He ain't gonna be able to do that. Not against the type of defense that they finna get ready to come across. Because we talk about their next season schedule here in a minute, but they did pick up Curtis Samuel, which is not a bad pickup. Only if they still have Stephon Diggs.
Depends on how they scheme, actually. Their scheme got to be really good.
Yeah, in order for Curtis Samuel to go off, but
or anybody in that wide receiver core to go off. That scheme has to be perfect.
Yeah. Oh, and they also lost Gabe Davis.
Oh yeah.
Yep, they lost Gabe Davis too. So that whole wide receiver core is just revamped. Like nobody is over there. Like it's gonna be crazy for them. It's gonna be tough. All right, so we're coming down to the wire, man. Those of you that tuned in, man, appreciate you guys for tuning in with us, man. We're at the 45-minute mark. We're finna get ready to wrap this up here in a second.
Yep.
All right, cuz. So after everything we done talked about the Buffalo Bills, man, what do you think they need to do to go back to the Super Bowl and win? I guess go back to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I guess they go back to the Super Bowl because they already been in franchise history. So what do they need to do to go to the Super Bowl and host the Lombardi?
The same thing I said just a couple seconds ago. Their scheme has to be pristine and perfect. Because like I said, there's a lot of key pieces that are missing on defense and on offense. So the schemes on both sides have to be great. I would say great on defense. I would say it has to be good on defense and great on offense. Because as much as I'm not sure about the Bills coaching tree, but I could see a good scheme coming. But to be honest,
they got Sean McDermott, which is a head defensive-minded coach.
yeah, with like for them, because one thing I seen that they failed in was their offense.
Yep, but that's because they lost Brian Daboll. So I don't know if I don't know who they got at offensive coordinator now, but I'll tell you right now, he ain't no Daboll. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah.
Yeah, but I'll have to see. Their scheme has to be perfect and pristine for them to get to the Super Bowl. I could see them still going to the playoffs, kind of. I can still see them going to the playoffs, but to get to the Super Bowl, they have to be pristine and they have to be super lucky against the Chiefs, and you know how that worked out.
I'm sorry, not Sean McDermott. What that dude name is, man?
I thought it was Sean McDermott.
No, Sean McDermott coached for the. Is it Sean McDermott?
Yeah, I thought it was Sean McDermott.
Other name?
Yeah, Sean McDermott.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's Buffalo. Yeah.
I'll get my darn coaches mixed up, man.
Since 2017, yeah.
Okay.
And then let me search up offensive coordinator while we looking. Goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe Brady.
That's the offensive coordinator?
Yeah, Joe Brady was promoted full-time position in January of 2024.
Okay.
Under Brady's leadership, the Bills went 7-2, including the postseason, and finished. Okay, so he must have in the middle of the season they changed offensive coordinators, and then they started winning their games.
So they changed to Joe Brady last season.
Yeah, in the middle of the season. So remember they had that weak start. So then they switched to Brady. So yeah, they had Ken Dorsey, and then they got rid of him.
Ken Dorsey. There
Yeah,
it is. I know it was gonna hit me.
Yeah, they had Ken Dorsey, and then they fired him and replaced him with Joe Brady.
Ain't that something? Because Ken Dorsey was our offensive coordinator. Huh. So interesting.
Yeah, they were. I guess they were like hot because they were like, we're losing like back to back. They gotta fix that.
Right.
But yeah, their thing has to be perfect, pristine. Like I said, was it Joe Brady? This is a whole new squad on offense, so I don't know what he could scheme, but if he could scheme perfect, hey, I could see them doing things.
Okay. Well, let's get their schedule, cuz, before we get out of here. I'm sorry, y'all, because this thing is tripping. Let me fix that next time I come up. Let's take a look at their schedule, right?
Yeah.
Cause we can sit here and say, but let's actually count their losses and wins. What they can win on that. So let's see here. Let me skip my screen here real quick. All right, you see it, cuz?
Yeah, kinda.
All right. So first game, right? Cardinals. You think they're gonna win that one or lose that one?
Win it.
Okay. So they gotta win. All right. Let me see here. Yeah. Okay, let me put in so I can keep tally. All right. So, do you say we're gonna win against the Bills? I mean, the Cardinals. I said they win against the Cardinals. Kyler Murray. I mean, the Cardinals are abysmal right now, but we ain't talking about the Cardinals. They're abysmal right now, so they're gonna win that game. What about going to the Dolphins? This is it. This is at Miami.
They'll lose that. I don't know. You guys be getting some close ass games. I ain't gonna hold you, but I think they'll lose that.
Okay.
On paper, they should lose.
Okay. I'm gonna say we win that one too. Cause we be trying to split with them. So I'm gonna say we win that one too. So right now they are at 1-2 right now. Going to the Jaguars against Sunshine.
Wait, they 1-2?
Yeah, because we said they lost to the Cardinals.
No, I said they won.
No, they win against the Cardinals. You said they win against the Cardinals. Okay. Oh, so they 1-1. I'm sorry, Chris. Because I counted me and your losses. I try to get more losses than what they had.
You good.
All right, what about the Jaguars?
Jaguars do like sneaking sometimes. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'll give it to the Jags.
Okay, so we're gonna say that they lose against to the Jags, right?
Yeah.
Going to the Ravens.
Ravens. Oh yeah, that's a loss.
This is a home game.
Ooh. I don't know. Bills do got some good home field advantage sometimes. I still think that's a loss. Because King Henry and Lamar, on paper, they should lose.
I'm sorry, no, bro. This is a away game. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, so it's in Baltimore, right?
Yeah, it's in Baltimore.
Yeah, so they'll lose that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say they lose that one too. All right. What about the Texans? C.J. Stroud, Stephon Diggs going against his team, and they playing them over there.
They'll lose it.
Damn, Chris.
Because I'm going off of paper, but
Right.
I'm gonna say something after we're done, but going on paper.
All right. What about the Jets?
Jets. I'll actually give it to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them that win. What about the Titans?
Yeah, they're gonna win that.
I'm giving that one too. Seahawks.
Seahawks. Yeah, they'll win that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they win that one too. It's just uncertainty about the Seahawks right now. Right. Dolphins, but they going over there. This is November game.
They're going over to Miami?
No, Miami going over there.
Okay, yeah, I can see. Because you guys be splitting, so I'll give Buffalo.
Give them that one. Yeah, I give that Buffalo that one too. All right. Colts. Now this is where Anthony Richardson.
Colts.
I think
where?
Anthony Richardson come back like week 6.
Colts where?
They play at Lucas Oil.
Ooh, I say the Bills take that.
You think the Bills take that one at home? I'll give it to them. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Chiefs.
I'm gonna say this is gonna be funny. I'm gonna give Bills the Chiefs because they always beat them in the regular season.
Okay, I give them that one.
But it's not the postseason though.
Okay. 49ers.
No.
They lose
that. They lose that.
Rams.
Rams. Oh yeah, they're winning that.
Lions. Now this ain't the all Detroit Lions.
Yeah, they'll lose that too.
This the new one.
Wait, Lions where?
Oh, they playing. What?
Oh yeah, that's a loss. Is that a thing? Is that Thanksgiving?
Huh?
Is that a Thanksgiving game?
No, this is December 15th.
Okay. I was about to say that's a good Thanksgiving game.
I'll say they lose that one.
Yeah, I said. Oh, well, yeah, I said they'll lose.
Patriots.
Oh, they'll win that.
Okay.
Patriots are ass.
Jets again.
Did I say they'll win or lose?
You said they'll win that first one.
Okay, they could probably split with the Jets too. So I'll give them a loss.
All right, and then against the Patriots again.
They'll win that.
All right. So it looks like they got a winning record. Let's see what they at. So. 1, 2, 3. 10-7.
10-7.
With a 10-7 record, you barely scratching it. I mean, like 10-7, you probably didn't even win your division. 10-7, because the Dolphins was at 10-7 last year. So 10-7, bro, you barely. I mean, like you barely making it in, dog.
Yeah. Only thing I say is to keep out. You don't know what will happen this season. You know,
We
this is
don't
going-
know. We don't.
No,
And let's be honest. The Bills like to drop some of them games that they supposed to win too. Like that Seahawks game.
Yeah, they like to drop games, and they like to win games like Miami, shut them down.
But they lose to the Seahawks. Yep.
Yeah, but win games that they were like, okay, they're beating the high powered teams, but you know, losing the easy games.
Exactly.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
So here's my take on what they need to do, right? Again, Josh Allen, like you said, I guess I'll take a thing out of your book. Josh Allen needs to slow down, right?
Yeah.
This season is going to tell us, Buffalo Bill fans, those of you that claim Josh Allen is an elite quarterback, this season going to tell us just that. No Stephon Diggs, no Gabe Davis. Whole new wide receiving core. Chris pretty much almost a whole new offensive coordinator because he came in late. So this is going to be his first full season.
Yep.
So this is going to tell everything that I need to know about Joshua Allen. Can Josh Allen get it done without a Stephon Diggs, without a Gabe Davis, with a whole new scheme system, so with a new coaching and everything? It's looking pretty much like, to me though, Chris, that year that they almost went to the Super Bowl, well, it was Dayball. That's what it's looking like to me. Only because, and I'm gonna say this, only because that season he came in and Daniel Jones almost went the fuck out. Not almost did. He did go the fuck off. So that almost let me know that was nothing but Brian Daboll over there in Buffalo. Now, Daniel Jones ain't no Josh Allen. Let's just be real. Daniel Jones ain't no Josh Allen. He got the potential to be, but he's not Josh Allen, right? Josh Allen's a little bit better. But with that being said, though, can Josh Allen carry a team? This is going to be his first year that he's going to have to physically, and I do mean physically, carry a team to the playoffs. Now, once you get in that dance, you're going to have to play against or fight against probably the Dolphins or the Chiefs. I mean, not the Chiefs, or the Ravens. And God forbid, the Chiefs, right? Unless somebody, the only way you probably going to make it is if somebody like the Dolphins or the Ravens or somebody or the Texans, I'm putting Texas in there too, come up and sneak one in over the Chiefs.
He didn't put the Jets in.
Yeah, I'll put the Jets in there too. But only two teams from, I don't see the Jets making. I see the Jets barely scratching it in. I mean, they could make it, but that'd be crazy for 3 AFC East teams get in there. But that's what they need to do. Defense, you're gonna have to strap up your boots, man. You lost Jordan Poyer, but you still got Micah Hyde. So I mean, you ain't lose too much. Tre'Davious White, it ain't like he was a game changer. Tre'Davious White only had that one or two solid seasons that he had over there at Buffalo. Let's be honest. Although he is a solid corner, but he ain't no Jalen Ramsey. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no Trayvon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? He ain't none of that. He ain't no game changing corner. He just a solid 7 corner. You know what I mean? But losing him definitely is going to you're going to feel it. You're going to feel him losing. So let me see, comment here. Nate, what's up, man? So with that being said, though, I think defense is going to take a lot of punishment, and like I said, Josh Allen is going to find himself in a lot of shootouts. I'm in a lot of shootouts, bro, because that defense just ain't gonna be hitting. I'm sorry. He's gonna find himself in a lot of shootouts.
Yeah. Is that doorknob?
Yeah, that's doorknob.
Okay.
Boy, man, we gotta tell y'all about the story about doorknob, but yeah, Josh Allen, he gonna have to be in a lot of shootouts, man. And I don't see him doing it, cause I just don't see him doing it. I don't. He could prove me wrong. He could prove me wrong, man. But if you just look at those playoff games that he had, man, against the Chiefs, man, and he was forced to be in the shootout, man, lost every time.
Let me tell you, I don't know if I have I just feel like I have a sixth sense, a sixth sense of what might happen. I'm just feeling that Bills team is just gonna be just on a whole nother level. And we're like, why the fuck? How are they balling out? You feel me? You know that feeling you get where you're like, man, this team is booty. This team ain't gonna do nothing. But then the team balls on, you're just like, damn. I have that same sense coming from the Bills. I ain't gonna be watching the Bills like that, but I just feel it coming. I feel like they're gonna. It's gonna be week 10, and these motherfuckers are 9-1, and we're just like, how? Like how? That makes no sense. You feel me? But
I feel that same feeling you got. I got that same feeling about the Jets.
I feel the same way about the Jets too.
Yeah, that's that feeling.
But on paper, the Bills. To be honest, the Bills are gonna be barely scratching the playoffs.
Barely on paper.
Barely. So, and on paper, Josh Allen isn't the guy to carry your team.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah. I just gotta preface that with on paper because I like when I say something I end up contradicting myself. This man's in the hunt for MVP and we're just like, okay.
How? Yeah. But that means that shit. All right, he's it.
You know what? Even if Josh Allen wins MVP, I wouldn't.
Then you kind of got to give it to him, bro, because then it's like, all right, you got one. You know what I mean? So like now I got the. But Lamar won what? 2 MVPs?
One. He was the youngest.
He almost won 2 this coming year.
Yeah, he was the youngest though.
If Lamar Jackson would have won 2 MVP, you got to be like, all right, bro. You got it. Like that one MVP, like okay, it got you to be like elite. Now, if I get one MVP, I'm gonna say you had an elite season because Cam Newton got a damn MVP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you gotta be looking at the stats because sometimes they'll give the MVP based off of popularity.
Yeah.
Not based on.
That year Cam had one MVP, but he went the fuck off, bro.
He did go off. But sometimes they get it off popularity. Mind you, there is a kicker who's an MVP in the NFL. Yeah. So like they sometimes give it off popularity sometimes, but like I'm not taking his none of their MVPs away though, like Cam Newton or Lamar Jackson. But I sometimes gotta look at the stats and be like, okay.
Right, but you understand what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Obviously, like Cam Newton, I'm sorry. And if you see this shit, you can see here. I'll call me a fat slob. I'm going fuck, nigga. Your whole goddamn body of work, huh?
Oh yeah, his body of work is ass, dog.
That's all I'm saying. Your whole body of work, nigga.
In football.
College, you was alright. College in the NFL. In the
NFL, we're not talking about social media. We ain't talking about HBO. We talking about football. We talking
football.
About the
NFL. Your shit was bottom tier, nigga. Especially your goddamn last couple of seasons with the damn Patriots. Ass. You only had one good season when y'all boy went to the goddamn Super Bowl. You got scared of that shit. But at least that season you did go off the whole regular season. You got your MVP.
No, he didn't.
You had
get scared.
an MVP season. You had an
he
elite season, but that
No,
don't
he
mean
didn't.
you're an elite quarterback.
He didn't get scary. That defense just popped him, boy. That defense.
But that man was shell shocked. You know what I'm saying? Got shell shocked. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
got shell shocked. Yeah.
But you had an elite season, but you didn't have an elite career. Because if you had an elite career, you would have had 3 or 4 MVPs.
Bro,
You
if
would
you
have
had
had 2
if you had
or
the
more
elite,
Super Bowls.
no, if you had an elite career, as soon as you left, I've been like, oh dang, you left. I didn't know Cam Newton left till the next season. I didn't know Buddy left till the next season, boy. I was like, like this entire season, I'm like, okay.
What?
And then the next season came around, I said, and I see Cam Newton on the thing. I'm like, wait a minute, is he on a team? He's like, nah. He's like, Cam Newton, I've been playing since 2020. I was like, what the freak?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that when he did lead, though, they did decline.
It did decline, but like,
They declined,
hey, man,
boy.
It happens, man. It
They
happens.
declined. They declined.
It
But
happens.
But that-
It's funny too because the Carolina fans thought they were getting Cam Newton back when he scored that touchdown on the goal line.
oh yeah.
He's like, I'm back. I'm like,
Oh no, you wait.
Yeah, no, you wait.
Yeah.
No, you
Oh.
wait. Yeah, he can't get hit like that. You know? He's like only quarterbacks that last play are the quarterbacks that know how to throw that fucking ball, boy.
Exactly. Which
Yeah.
I mean, you had the help of Greg Olsen and Ted Ginn just went fucking nuts that season.
And Steve Smith.
And Steve Smith. So I mean, like, yeah, you know what I mean. But like outside of that, bro, yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
But yeah, I ain't gonna be taking like Lamar's, but like if Josh Allen wins one, like this is his first one, so it wouldn't be like, oh, cool, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It still wouldn't be elite trash. But yeah,
All right, cuz, and then last but not least, man, you're the best player in franchise history.
the best player in franchise history, I'm gonna say Fred Taylor. I'm gonna say Fred Taylor. No.
Old man Fred Taylor?
Yeah, no. I don't think I'm gonna go that. But he wasn't there for that long. Not talking about Fred Taylor. I'm talking about someone else. I'm thinking of Marshawn, but he wasn't there for that long. He
Marshawn
didn't.
Lynch?
Yeah, he wasn't beast mode yet.
No, he wasn't beast mode. Which he was good. He was all right.
He was good, but he wasn't beast mode yet.
Nah.
Dang. Best. I don't really know Bills players like that. Wait,
Jim
wait. I could say one, but I don't know how people gonna feel about it.
Go ahead.
I don't think he killed her though.
O.J.
I don't-
Simpson? Oh, man. O.J. Simpson was a baller, though.
I'm gonna say O.J. Simpson.
O.J. was all right. I mean,
He was alright,
Yeah.
but like I don't know that many Bills players like that though.
yeah, I
like-
mean, you got like Drew Bledsoe still. I mean, you got old man Drew Bledsoe, but
Drew Bledsoe was in his prime with the Patriots though.
you got old man Doug Flutie.
That's a popularity one. That would be Doug Flutie because I just like Doug Flutie.
You got Fitz.
The Michael Myers of the NFL.
You got Fitz Magic. You got Andre Reed. You got Eric
Okay.
Moulds. You got a couple of
Eric
them.
Mose.
A
Yeah.
couple of them. You got a couple of them over there. You got a couple of them over there.
But I'll go O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, I don't like him as a person. I like him as a player. O.J.
Gotcha.
Simpson. Yeah.
I'm gonna give mine to Andre Reed.
Andre Reed.
Andre Reed, man, because everybody want to put those. I mean, obviously, Jim Kelly. He ain't. He wasn't terrible. But everybody,
Yeah.
when everybody talk about those Super Bowl runs, man, everybody first thing they say is Jim Kelly. Although that whole Buffalo Bills team, because you had Thurman Thomas too. Thurman Thomas was fire. I don't know if you know about Thurman Thomas, but Thurman Thomas was pretty straight. But that whole Buffalo Bills team was just okay, bro. Outside, then you also had who's on the defense, man? Bruce Smith.
Okay, yeah, I know Bruce Smith.
Yeah, you had Bruce Smith over there too. You know what I'm saying? So all the boys were fine. So I like Bruce Smith. Bruce Smith probably would be number 2 on the list for me. Because like, man, dude, outside of Lawrence Taylor, you know what I'm saying, Bruce Smith probably my second favorite linebacker. Let me see. I got about 4 favorite linebackers. Ray Lewis is number 1. And then it'll probably be Lawrence Taylor, then Bruce Smith. But that was around the time when they started trying to play those hybrid type players, when they were like, oh, you a linebacker, but we're gonna put you at DN. Oh, you a DN, we're gonna put you at linebacker. That's when they start trying to do stuff like that. But I like Bruce Smith. But Andre Reed, man, a lot of people want to put those Super Bowl runs on Jim Kelly, but Andre Reed, man, was a main part. That's a main part of those Super Bowl runs. Cause take a look at his stats, man. That man was nice. Andre Reed was nice, bro. Legend, Hall of Famer too.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, and Thurman Thomas. Thurman Thomas, because you got to have a ground game. Everybody thought everybody think, you know, when we talk about those Bills, they talk about, Jim Kelly, because Jim Kelly, I mean, like I said, he was out there firing, but you have to have a ground game too, especially when you get in the playoffs, man. And Thurman Thomas was going off in those playoff runs, bro. He had a couple of great playoff games where he was just dominating, man. He had a bad career when he went to the Dolphins, man. Didn't do too good, but
yeah,
that's around the time when the Dolphins was your career killer. When you come to Miami and you get, you lose your career. So,
yeah. But yeah.
But I say Andre Reed, man. Andre Reed, my favorite, man.
Andre Reed, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Reed. The Reed.
All right. Yeah.
All right, man. Those of you that tuned in, man, I appreciate you guys for listening to us tonight, man. We try to do this every Wednesday. We didn't have our guy Ian here, man, but hopefully we'll see him in the near future. Those of you that tuned in, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. We are on the road to 200 subscribers on YouTube. So please, ma'am, please, sir, hit that like and subscribe button. And also come hang out with us on Open Mic Night every Thursday at 7:30, man. Some of the best local talent that you're going to hear is going to be up on that stage on Thursday nights. Also, Madden Mania is coming around the corner. Round 1 takes place August 26th. So you still have time to put in your forms if you want to sign up. It's a $15 registration fee, non-refundable. $15 registration fee. And then we go ahead and hit you on up with the Madden tournament, man. And after that, that's pretty much it, man. We do got another surprise, but we're gonna wait until next month to announce that surprise for you guys as well. So, anything else you got to say, cuz, tonight?
Nope. We're all
right.
good.
All right, man. I appreciate you for coming on, man. Like I said, we'll try to do this again next week, man. So hopefully Ian be with us, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Peace out, man. Love you guys.
Bye.
Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab.